I'm a member of the Santa Rosa Quilt Guild. Our community service projects is that we make the baby quilts for the needy newborns at Sutter Community Hospital. Our guild, I believe, is over 25 years old, and early on it started, and our membership was only a couple dozen people, and we averaged just a few dozen quilts per year, but each year we created more quilts and the demand got larger. Our members usually make the quilt tops at home, bring them into the meetings throughout the year, and then 3 times a year we get together and we make the baby quilts, where we layer the quilt top, batting, backing, do the machine quilting or tie it. We attach a label that identifies that it came from our guild. It usually says, "To Baby with Love from Santa Rosa Quilt Guild."
The last 15 years we've given almost 3,000 quilts to Sutter Hospital. We donate knitted baby hats, and we have several members making those. So far this year we've given them 602 and just found out they're out, so we're going to take some more over.
The baby hats are a project that several of our guild members have undertaken on their own, and they knit. Sometimes they sit in our meeting, and these women are fabulous knitters and extremely fast, and sometimes we'll finish 1 or 2 caps a meeting. They're just big enough to go over your hand, which is the right size for these little teeny babies.
I went up to the where the preemies are, and the young lady was there with one of her twins in her lap, which had a hat of mine on, and then the other one, I went over and looked at it, and it was in the incubator, and they were just adorable.
The nurses and the parents, if they're available to help, try and pick out a quilt for the babies, and sometimes we get quilts that are almost identical, and so they might pick those out for twins.
It decorates the neonatal intensive care unit. It's an environment where we have a lot of equipment, a lot of machinery, a lot of beeps and alarms going off, and it really softens the environment. It makes it look more homey.
Some of our babies are so premature and fragile that stimuli is just too much for them. It also keeps it dark. Our babies are awake 24/7 if we didn't have some way of protecting them. So we try and create a nighttime for them, and these quilts do a phenomenal job of helping us do that.
So I've only known this group a little over a year, and we're all very bonded to this Santa Rosa Quilters Guild at this point. They're like family to us.
I think almost every quilter you could talk to has done a quilt for somebody else, whether through a formal guild or group or organization or informally, and just given it to somebody in need, because as a quilter, that's what you want to do. You want to reach out to somebody else and share your abilities with them through something that you've made, because that's a symbol of your love.